he never provided his original birth certificate. What he provided was a photoshopped computer image of something that was issued only in 2007. It's an abbreviated version, something that is usually actually given to people that don't have, by some reason, their original birth certificate. If it's lost, stolen, there is something. And it provides nothing. When you look at this document, you would not find a name of the hospital. You would not find the name of the attending physician. You would not find any signatures. And that might be okay, you know, for the state of Hawaii to give him something so he can go and get a driver's license. But it's not enough for one to become the President of the United States and the Commander-in-Chief. And in light of the fact that Hawaii has a couple of statutes, one of them, 338-17, this is a statute that allows the foreign-born children of Hawaiian residents to get Hawaiian birth certificates. There is another statute, 338-5, that allows one to get a birth certificate based on a statement of one relative only, without any corroborating evidence from the hospital. What he provided is not sufficient, particularly in light of the fact that he claims that he was born in Kapiolani Hospital. There is a birth certificate on file. Well, why not show it? What is there to hide? So clearly, it's an indication, the fact that he's refusing to unseal his original birth certificate that is currently sealed without his consent. We can't unseal it. That is currently sealed in the state of Hawaii, tells you that there is some type of fraud going on, that he is hiding something. What's interesting, that the director of the Health Department in Hawaii, Chiyomi Fukino, through her spokesperson, Janet Akubo, has given a statement. And in this statement, she never stated that what Obama provided is a true and correct copy of what she has on file. But let me mention one more thing. A lot of people believe that natural born means only to be born in this country. And I have done extensive research on this issue. As a matter of fact, I have asked my supporters to send me a Black Law Dictionary, because many are using Black Law Dictionary. And I found out that Black Law Dictionary didn't start until 100 years after Constitution was written. What they did use extensively, the framers of Constitution, was a legal treatise and legal dictionary called The Law of Nations by Amartya Patel, that existed at the time, and that is quoted in the Constitution in Article 1, Section 8. They actually quote the Law of Nations. And according to Law of Nations, natural-born citizen is one who is born in the country to parents, in plural, who don't owe allegiance to other sovereignties. Now, Obama's father was never a U.S. citizen. He was here on a student visa from Kenya, which was a British colony. So at the time of Obama's birth, according to British Nationality Act of 1948, he was a British citizen. On December the 12th, 1963, when Kenya became an independent nation, he became a Kenyan citizen. And when his mother married an Indonesian citizen, and the family immigrated to Indonesia, he became an Indonesian citizen. So during his life, Obama himself owed allegiance to 3 other nations, aside from the fact that, of course, his father owed allegiance to other nations. And therefore, based on this definition of natural-born citizen, even if he were to be born in Hawaii, he would never been eligible for presidency.
There have been major news agencies such as ABC News, NBC News, and also Fox News, which has been very critical of the president, that all say that the birther movement and questioning his natural-born status really is ridiculous. Do you have a reaction to that?
You know, today, as you know, United States has a corporate-owned media. We have only, 5 large media networks, and on TV networks, 1 major radio network, like Clear Channel. that are owned, the controlling number of shares of those networks are owned by the same few families of American oligarchs, of American billionaires that put Obama in place, and that stand to draw significant benefit from this presidency. Not only I don't believe, I know that when producers and reporters want to provide truthful information, they are either fired or sanctioned or reassigned. Let's talk about Lou Dobbs. Lou Dobbs was a #1 news reporter on CNN. And he invited me and my client, Ambassador Alan Keyes, to his radio program. He was very supportive. He stated, United States has this honor system whereby anybody can put his name on the ballot and state, I am eligible. And not one single Secretary of State checked the document. Lou Dobbs was very supportive. And I was invited to do his show. And the last moment, there was a switcheroo. Instead of Lou Dobbs, there was Kitty Pilgrim, who did not give me an opportunity to speak, who read a prepared statement and invited a couple of attack dogs to go ahead and attack me without giving me an opportunity to speak. What is happening in the United States of America today? Those presidents of networks are acting like some mafia bosses, roughing up lawyers that are bringing up legitimate lawsuits. Just instead of a crowbar, they're using insults and assaults and harassment.
There are some people out there who really call into question your credibility. Especially, we're talking about different judges across countries who, across the country who have said that your lawsuits are frivolous, your claims are absolutely frivolous. So, in at least some of the American public, your claim is really questionable in their opinion because of how things have progressed for you and how things have progressed for the birther movement. Do you have a reaction to that?
You know, just recently, I read an article by the president of Judicial Watch, Mr. Clayman, and he has written that in year 2000, when he brought a case on behalf of Catherine Willey against President Clinton and Clinton administration, Judge Royce Lambert, who is actually a presiding judge on my case in Washington, D.C., decided in favor of Catherine Willey against President Clinton. And the appellate court judges have attacked Judge Lambert. Why? And Mr. Kleiman is writing that today, particularly in federal courts, if you want promotion as a federal judge, you better not ruffle the feathers of a sitting president. Who will be there to protect you and your constitutional rights and your constitutional liberties if attorneys like me, who are there fighting for constitutional rights and doing it pro bono, mind you, are being intimidated and harassed by corrupt judges? I'm calling for a trial in a court of law where evidence is examined, where we have discovery, where there are subpoenas. What was happening until now, in spite of 100 lawsuits filed, over 100, not one lawsuit was decided on the merits. The judges time and again were saying that nobody has standing, that no judge has jurisdiction. And what I am saying, what we need today is for our system of justice to work, for there to be a hearing on the merits. And if we have a hearing on the merits, then let Obama present his evidence, let the judge decide on the meaning of what natural-born citizen is. Does it mean that split allegiance is allowed or dual citizenship is allowed for the president? We need to get judicial determination on this issue. We need to see real evidence, and then we'll move on one way or another. What bothers me the most is that he believes that each and every American citizen is a complete idiot, that we cannot see that he is hiding something. When a person has nothing to hide, he would not behave in such a manner.
Dr. Tates, thank you so much.